6 days 5 nights tour package from Ho Chi Minh to Nha Trang Beach, private car. Hello friends, I am Leon. I am currently international tour in Vietnam, especially in South Vietnam. I have been a tour guide since 2014. After years of working with tourists around the world and listening to feedback from tourists and observe the feeling of tourists, I would like to write down this tour and recommend you consider it if it meets your requirements. On this tour, we will experience a lot of things such as culinary, culture, history, architecture, agriculture. This tour is easy to be accessible, both adults and kids can take it. Even you are an adventurous tourist, we still have room for you to experience it. For example, a motorbike trip at the first, or we can do water activities at Nha Trang. Actually, we choose tours very carefully to post on our website, and the tours that we finish many times and received a lot of positive reviews from tourists, so you don't worry about the quality of the tours. We guarantee that we try to bring you to the non-touristy areas as much as possible. Definitely, we cannot avoid all places that related to tourists. However, we go to places that tourists can enjoy a local atmosphere as much as possible. Okay, let's discover our 6 days tour package from VGH Adventures. Okay, let's see what do we have for the first day. Day 1, pick up at the airport and discover the local cuisine. The driver will bring the car to Tan Son Nhat Airport and pick you up afterward. Our group will move to the hotel in Ho Chi Minh City. Our guests will be rest. 05:30 p.m. The tour guide will pick you up by motorbikes at the hotel and take you to dinner around Ho Chi Minh City by motorbike tour. You will sit behind motorbikes, observing the people of Ho Chi Minh City after work and feeling the changes in the scenery and atmosphere of Ho Chi Minh City at night. Our team will continue to go to quite the special streets of the city, and we will sit down together at a roadside restaurant and enjoy the delicious food here and join in to see the bustling atmosphere with the locals here. After that, we continue to go on a motorbike and go through the small streets of Ho Chi Minh City to come to Ho Chi Kentucky Flower Market, the very famous flower street of the city. We continue to the next restaurant to try crab soup. We will sit by the side of the road on the same day watching the traffic and enjoy a hot dish of Vietnam. Then we continue to go around the city and stop by a few spots along the way to enjoy desserts like grilled banana sticky rice and coconut cream ice cream. It's not over yet, so let's keep going and enjoy the interesting local specialties that are snake wine. It's strange, isn't it? Let's try it out. Then we continue on the bus and go to another part of Ho Chi Minh City. This place is also very special and beautiful, where you will not see many tourists. Locals often come here to chat, eat and watch. We will sit next to the cool Saigon River and enjoy the shimmering views of the city at night. 10:00 p.m. Come back to your hotel.
Day 2. Transfer from Ho Chi Minh to Mui Ni and visit some places in Mui Ni. The next day 8 a.m. the driver and I will pick you up at the hotel, then we head to Mui Ni. The journey is about 230 kilometers long and we will go around 05 hours. We will stop by the road for lunch, then we will arrive at 2 p.m. 2:00 p.m. is also the time when the sky is getting cooler. We will start walking around a well-known tourist spot. Suoi Tien is our next stop, wondering if, in the hot weather in this arid Mui Ni land, we can soak our feet on cool streams and walk along the stream to feel relaxed, soothing, and watching the scenery. And after visiting Suoi Tien, we continue to go to another place in Mui Ni, which is quite interesting, which is the Red Sand Dunes. The name may sound simple, but this is a pretty interesting place when we arrive. Besides the beautiful beauty with the red sand dunes that look very similar to the deserts in Africa, let's take lots of pictures together with our friends and family. Have you ever seen a desert lying next to a beach? It reminds us of cowboy movies in America. Then watch the sunset together as the fishermen here return to the marina after a day of fishing and harvesting the fresh fish. We stop here and take pictures of the sunset with the beautiful colorful boats.
Day 3, transfer from Mui Ni to Dalat and discover Pungar waterfall. 8:30 a.m. the next day in morning, our group heads to Dalat city. The distance is about 160 kilometers, but we will not go straight to Dalat, but we will stop to visit the famous attractions on the way from here to Dalat. We will go through very nice and beautiful roads. This landscape will remind you of the desert areas of Las Vegas in America. While we go to the top of the mountain, we will visit a roadside waterfall called Pungar, one of the largest waterfalls in southern Vietnam. With 6 days 5 nights tour package from Ho Chi Minh to Nha Trang Beach private car, you will not stop being surprised by the wonders of this waterfall. The water is clear and white foam from the top down. This waterfall is located deep in the forest. It is quite wild and not many tourists know. Coming here you will hear both birds, insects chirping and chirping sounds of flowing water. It's quite peaceful, isn't it? After visiting and having lunch at the waterfall, we will head to Dalat City. On our way to Dalat City, we will stop at a small village to visit a small village to see how the local people grow mushrooms. Then we will stop by Thai and Lam Lake and breathe the cool fresh air by the lake. This is also the time when you put on a light coat to keep your body warm, because the temperature here is about 17 degrees centigrade. Our car will stop next to the beautiful Thai and Lam Lake to take pictures for the sunset. And then we visit Truc Lam Zen Monastery, one of the biggest beautiful Zen temples in Vietnam. Then we go to the hanging cable car to head to the city center.
Day 4. Dalat to Lac Lake and discover Elephant Waterfall. On this day, we will immerse ourselves into the countryside atmosphere 100%. We will learn a lot about the culture of indigenous people in the Central Highland, especially the Ko people, a local tribe in Dalat and Dak Lac. We keep discovering Central Highland by visiting some places in Dalat City and stay at Lac Lake left parenthesis Dak Lac province, a neighboring province of Dalat right parenthesis. On this day, we will see more plantations such as coffee farm but in another angle, learn more about vessel coffee, mocha and Arabica coffee, also learn deeper local agriculture such as flower cultivation, rice cultivation. We will also visit some places such as local market, the place that none of the foreign tourists would able to know by their own. 8:30 a.m. leaving hotel and head to Crazy House, one of the weirdest guest house in the world in term of architecture. We can spend 30 minutes to 1 hour here to take some nice photos with your friends or your family. For the kids, this is a very good place to place hide and seek. It is like a maze. After Crazy House, we all move to Ta Nung Pass to enjoy fresh nature and admire the stunning scenery of the pine forest here. The forest here reminds you of the forest in North America or pine forest in some cold weather country in Northern Europe. We move the pass and visit some local houses to observe the locals here cultivate flowers, learn more about the floriculture industry of Dalat farmers. For sure we also have a great chance to take pictures of hundreds of different kinds of flowers here, such as roses, lily, carnation. We will stop by a local coffee shop on the road and enjoy local coffee. The special things is you will enjoy coffee right at the coffee farm, drink a cup of coffee, enjoy the scent of coffee flower, and observe the farmers take care of the farm. The tour guide will explain more carefully the process of making coffee. Rice wine workshop is our next stop. We all know wine is mostly made from grapes, however, in Vietnam rice wine is very popular. We will learn the whole procedure of making rice wine in Vietnam right here. Definitely, we will together taste the local alcohol here and enrich your experience. The land and temperature here are quite good for growing mulberry, and it is also a perfect condition for locals to raise silkworm. That is the reason why making silk industry in Dalat is also very developed, and Dalat is one of the top well-known areas in Vietnam produce and export silk. On our tour, we have a great opportunity to discover it. Recently, Elephant Waterfall has come up as an unmissed attraction for all tourists who travel to Dalat. Still keeping the graceful beauty that Mother gifted, Elephant Waterfall held its own charm that can enthrall any traveler. Linhan Pagoda. After Elephant Waterfall, we will pay a visit to Linhan Pagoda, the biggest pagoda in Lam Ha district. Here, we will have a chance to take pictures with a giant Lady Buddha statue and more about Vietnam religion. We have lunch at Phu Son Pass. Vietnamese cuisine is ready for us. On the way to Lac Lake, we will stop by a fish village to get fresh air, take a break after a long ride, and learn more about the life of fishermen here. The reason for a fish village in the mountainous area here is there is an irrigation dam that stops the flow of the river here and created a large pond. Locals came here and resided on the river and established a fish village. It resulted in a beautiful and unique landscape on the lake. Lac Lake. The first time I visited Lac Lake, I had to say that it is heaven. There is a small hamlet located right in the middle of Lac Lake and next to an enormous paddy field. Life in here is really peaceful, people live based on agriculture, everything is so simple. The local tribe here is Mekong and they still keep their traditional culture quite well, from traditional dance to house architecture. The best option is here stay at a homestay and taste local food. The atmosphere here is so quiet that you can even hear the sound of insects.
Day 5, Lac Lake to Nha Trang City. After having a break first at the homestay, we row a paddle on the lake and enjoy the fresh and the sunrise on the lake. There is an elephant riding service provided by locals here. Optional tourists can use to support locals. Take a walk around a village to see morning activities of locals and interact with locals. Even we can exchange language with the locals. This area is very safe and locals are very friendly. 8:30 a.m. hit the road and head to Nha Trang. There are plenty of things for us to learn in this day, especially Đà Lạt province. Đà Lạt is the central economy of the central highland and it is also the coffee capital of Vietnam. Besides, we also visit the black pepper farm and cacao farm to learn more about agriculture here. On the way to Nha Trang, we also visit the brick factory to learn how locals make brick. You will have your own comparison of construction between Vietnam and your own country. Orange Agent Forest is our next stop. If hearing about the Vietnam War and the way American soldiers involved in Vietnam, you would probably hear orange agent, which is a kind of chemical that the soldiers sprayed on Vietnam forest. We will visit one of that forest and learn about history. Definitely it is safe to stop by and observe. Day 6, Nha Trang City Tour and discover 4 islands. Known as the paradise of island tourism. If you travel to Nha Trang without going to the island, it is not called Nha Trang tourism. Less than 3 kilometers south of the city center, Nha Trang City is blessed with 5 beautiful islands with clear blue sea and the most diverse marine life in Southeast Asia, including islands named Col, Han Tri, Han Mu, Han Mot, Han Tam, Han Mun. Tour will start at 8:30 a.m. with a hotel transfer to the pier. You will take a speedboat across the beautiful Nha Trang Bay and set anchor on Han Mun Island. Here you will have time to go snorkeling at the marine protected area and see many different kinds of fish, the iconic clownfish, beautiful angelfish, and the unique boxfish among many others. After your underwater adventure, you will have a chance to take part in some above water sports at your own expense. The water sports available are jet skiing, parasailing, wakeboarding, or a banana boat ride. You will then be taken to a local fishing village where you will be able to see many types of seafood fresh from the nearby bay. You will have a chance to choose many types of fresh fish to purchase and enjoy right away at your own expense. From here you will be taken to Mini Beach, a picturesque paradise for relaxation. Enjoy lunch here at a restaurant with a sea view. You will again have an opportunity to participate in various water sport activities at your own expense or just sit back and relax on a chair while sunbathing. 4H30 Comeback Hotel. 6 days 5 nights tour package from Ho Chi Minh to Nha Trang Beach private car finish.
Cười bờ môi